Folks, hello and welcome to Tavern Chat. I'm your host, Eric Tenkar, your bartender in the OSR, your main proprietor at the Tenkar's Tavern blog. So, what do we have up on the screen? It's about Dungeon Crawl Classics and Roll20. Now, I happen to play a lot of DCC, but it's mostly at conventions. Just the way it's been. I ran it, I don't know, a decade ago when it first released. But since then, my opportunities to play have been at conventions. It's a great convention game because you don't really worry about spellburn. But it plays very well at a convention. Well, this is an interesting little article. It's over at the Goodman site, and I'll include a link as a pinned comment. Coming to a virtual tabletop near you. Now, if you're looking, you'll notice that they show 6 adventures on the screen. By popular demand, Dungeon Crawl Classics is coming to Roll20. We're crowdfunding a complete DCC integration. With all the mechanics that makes DCC so much fun. Spell checks, mighty deeds, luck, spellburn, deity, disapproval, mercurial magic, and everything else you love will be fully integrated into gameplay. Integrated, automated, character sheets, all that stuff. Very cool. This project also converts iconic adventures to Roll20, creating an adventure path from level 0 to 3. Plus, stretch goals allow for adding even more adventures, token art, and more. If you'd like to see DCC on Roll20, support this project when it launches in early February. Follow the project now on BackerKit, get notified of updates, and be the first to pledge. Few things that I think need to be pointed out. First off, the adventures. I've run Doom of the Savage Kings and Sailors on the Starless Sea. I think I even ran People of the Pit. And that's as far as that campaign got. But they've got 6 adventures that they're showing here. All right. So it's going to be a complete DCC integration with Roll20. Why is that important? Because that is what you're going to get with the, in theory, new D&D virtual tabletop coming from Wizards of the Coast. It's going to fully integrate the 5e rules, and that's important. Why? Because it's something that most other games aren't fully integrated. So by fully integrating, you are saying, well, first off, this is the VTT that's going to be our official VTT home space, and you are investing money into the VTT side. So already Goodman is saying that they're not going to just step back and give the VTT market up to Wizards of the Coast. It's going to be interesting to see how this funds, because the funding is going to give you, again, a longer campaign path, tokens, art. Okay. Now, what else is interesting? They don't say Kickstarter. They're saying follow the project now on BackerKit. Remember, BackerKit does its own crowdfunding now. Kind of cutting out the middleman. Why pay BackerKit extra and pay Kickstarter and pay your payment processor when you can cut out the Kickstarter aspect? People are going to BackerKit. And I believe that Goodman has enough reach to make this a viable option, because Kickstarter, for many of them, being companies or creators, is not just a crowdfunding platform, it's a marketing platform. So I enjoy DCC. I don't really enjoy lugging the book around, so I don't bring it with me to conventions. I certainly wouldn't run at a convention because I would need the book, and that ain't happening. But it's just too damn big. Something like this on Roll20, and I have to admit, Roll20 is my preferred VTT, mostly because I've been using it for years. I'm very comfortable with it. I'm sure there's others that are good, but if you are already comfortable with Roll20, getting DCC and you're a DCC player, this is a home run. And if you are a Roll20 lifetime member, like a lot of us are, who backed the Kickstarter back in the day, then getting the DCC integration is just icing on the cake. This is just awesome. So, do I plan on backing this, even though I don't currently run any DCC RPG campaigns? Yeah, I'm certainly gonna back this because again, it's going to show not just the future of tabletop gaming. Is that going to fully embrace the virtual world? But Goodman is going to solidly keep their feet with this, hopefully, in the two realms, the virtual realm and the physical tabletop realm. Whereas WotC, with I guess what they're calling D&D 2024, whatever. I call it D&D Forever. I think it's a much better name for it. But with D&D and the VTT, they're expecting that they're going to give up some of their influence, some of their market share in that physical space of tabletop gaming. So it's interesting to see how other companies are doing this, right? What is it? The MCDM, the RPG that's probably close to $2 million in funding and has no name yet, where you don't miss. Matt Mercer's game, I do believe it is. Oh, I could be wrong, but with that game, they're already saying, "Oh, and we are going to bring a new VTT." Why is that? Because the VTTs now are becoming a platform, and once you get people on your VTT, they want to make it a closed environment of some sort. They don't want you going from VTT to VTT, even if you're going to be playing different RPGs. But Goodman is making a commitment with this to make Roll20 their primary home for VTTs. I'm happy with that. Doesn't mean that there aren't other viable VTTs out there. There certainly are. It's just that this is the route that Goodman is taking. And if I was Goodman, I would go with the biggest that's out there right now. And again, I can't remember Roll20, folks, is also one bookshelf. So I suspect one bookshelf is expecting to lose revenue when the new edition of D&D Forever comes out and when that VTT gets released. So they got to position themselves, and now is the time to do it. All right, folks, on that note, as always, be safe, be well. God bless. Roll those dice, roll them well. I spent hours cleaning up my piles of shit, and finding interesting things that I forgot that I even had, like the Dave Arneson's The First Fantasy Campaign. I'd actually like to use his rules for generating terrain, a small campaign area. I'd like to actually do that as an experiment. So maybe that would be a special video or two. We shall see. Other than that, folks, Wednesday, 8 p.m., we got a live stream. Special guest, maybe. There'll be myself and Bad Mike, and that should be special enough, right? Hopefully I'll see you all then. All right, folks. Good night, and God bless.